Picture this. It's 1975, and a petite 17-year-old girl from Brooklyn is about to step onto one of the biggest stages in the world, Broadway. That girl was Stephanie Mills, and she was about to make history, though not everyone believed she could. You see, when Stephanie landed the role of Dorothy in The Wiz, the critics were brutal. Too short, they said. Ugly, they whispered. Some even openly challenged her to fail. Can you imagine facing that kind of criticism at just 17? But here's where the story gets interesting. Growing up in Brooklyn, Stephanie had always been surrounded by music. Her mother, a fierce supporter, would tell her, "Baby, your height is in your voice." And boy, was she right. From singing in church to performing in local musicals, Stephanie was building something special, note by note, performance by performance. The journey to Dorothy wasn't easy. When The Wiz was first announced, a bold, black reimagining of The Wizard of Oz, it sent shockwaves through Broadway. This wasn't just another musical. This was a statement. And when Stephanie walked into that audition room, something magical happened. Despite her small stature, her voice filled every corner of that room, and suddenly, height didn't matter anymore. But here's what made The Wiz and Stephanie's Dorothy truly revolutionary. For the first time, black audiences saw themselves in this beloved story. Dorothy wasn't just a character anymore. She was every young black girl who dared to dream big. When Stephanie sang Home, it wasn't just about Kansas. It was about belonging, about identity, about claiming your space in a world that sometimes tells you you're too small. The critics who doubted her. Well, Stephanie went on to perform as Dorothy for 5 years, winning a Tony Award and becoming a Broadway legend. But the impact of her portrayal goes far beyond awards. She showed that representation matters, that stories can be reimagined, that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply believe in yourself when others don't. Today, decades later, Stephanie Mills' Dorothy still resonates. Every time The Wiz is performed, every time a young performer who doesn't fit the traditional mold steps on stage, they're walking in the footsteps of that brave 17-year-old from Brooklyn who refused to let anyone dim her light. This isn't just about a musical. It's about power. It's about survival. It's about creativity. But most importantly, it's about how one small girl with a big voice changed Broadway forever, reminding us all that there's no place like home, especially when you fight to make that home your own.